Welcome to Man Talk 133, where men unite. What's happening, my boy?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Man, hey, we're good. It's a long journey, but we here. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
no doubt, no doubt,
Y'all
no
like,
doubt.
comment, subscribe, share, help us get to 5,000. And, help us get there, y'all. Y'all been subscribing. We appreciate it. Y'all been
Yes,
tuning
sir.
in. We
No doubt,
appreciate it. So,
no
hey,
doubt.
appreciate y'all. So, bro, let me ask you this question. If I read this to you, what would you think?
Okay, what we got?
I believing that your ideas and behavior are morally better than those of other people.
hmm
It's like you've never done nothing wrong. What would you think that would be, dog?
That's talking about for me personally. It was like if somebody
No,
actually,
no, I'm just
if
saying
somebody,
people do this. So what you think? What do you think it is?
oh man, that's definitely arrogance all day long. That arrogant, like some people that do that, like
Mm-hmm.
nothing they do is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Every idea they got is grand. You can't
Uh-huh.
tell them nothing. Like what we call that? We call that know-it-alls.
Yeah, it's close. It's close, dog. It's
Okay,
called
okay,
self-righteous. I know you done heard
okay.
of that before.
Yeah, yeah. We can dissect
Well,
that.
yeah, it's called self-righteous, dog.
Right.
So, we're gonna talk a little bit about self-righteous and things. If y'all
Right.
dealing with any of these, I'm
hmm
saying y'all gonna have to check y'all self. Now, I know a lot of
Right.
men and a lot of, hate to say it, a lot of Christians, they
Oh
deal
yeah.
with like self-righteousness, right?
Right.
So as a Christian in the world we live in,
hmm
it can become challenging to follow the attitude and path of Christ at times. The world
hmm
continues to become more focused on self-fulfillment and putting their own needs first instead of worshiping and praising God who has given us everything. Guess what they
Right.
kinfolk is to self-righteousness, doc?
What is?
Pride and hypocrisy.
See, all day long.
Pride and hypocrisy are other forms of self-righteousness that will
hmm
we can all be guilty of displaying at times.
Right.
Hey, bro, I have been one, doc.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and like I guess we all have been guilty,
Mm-hmm.
but I think like we always say, man, that like we just or men, women, or whatever abroad, just can't
Mm-hmm.
accept a lot of time, man, just can't accept that constructive criticism.
They
Like,
just
you know what
can't
I'm
do it,
saying?
Doc. They can't do it. And I got some scripture. I'm gonna just give it, then I'm gonna come back and read it because I got some
Okay,
other
go ahead.
scriptures too, but I'm gonna give some
Okay.
points. Then I'm gonna come back to it. Luke 18, verse 9
hmm
through 14. I'm gonna come back and read that.
Okay.
Now, it says that it's okay to be confident in your abilities.
Right.
Like, for example, like, you got some guys that can ball. I mean, we used to do a little something. I still
Right.
do. You
Right.
know what
I
I'm
can still
saying?
shoot. I can still shoot a little bit now if you need to kick
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah, boy, hovering around that 3-point line, dog.
Yeah, but getting back on defense, I might be
Yeah.
like, yo, bro, get it. Get
You
him.
you got him. You got him,
Yeah.
dog. So it's okay to be confident in your abilities, especially if there are people who can confirm you are the best in whatever you are
hmm
confident in.
Right.
However, being self-righteous is an entirely different quality where you believe that you are immune to mistakes. You ever seen
Right.
somebody like that? Every time they do something, they got a reason for it. You ever play ball with
Yeah.
somebody that and they push the ball out of bounds? Man, why you on
Right.
in place, bro?
Yeah, man. I feel you on that. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying.
Hey, man, I'm gonna get to some stuff here in a little bit, Doc, and you probably
hmm
have seen some of these
Right.
in the church. Bruh.
Oh,
Yeah, you probably have seen some of these. And how being self-righteous is entirely different quality where you believe that you are immune to mistakes and that others aren't even on the same level as you in achievements, morality, or being the best all around. Just like
right.
some athletes, they feel like, and some of them are really good, But
Right.
bro, you make mistakes, dog. I don't care who you are,
Yeah,
dog. You make mistakes.
you can't be boastful and arrogant about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gotta be humble with it.
Yeah.
Like and let other people raise you up. You can't don't raise yourself up. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
dog.
saying?
And you
You
know what
know.
the crazy part about this is, Doc, that um, self-righteousness is is not even in the Bible, right?
Hmm. Right.
But you talking about forms of self of I mean not self-righteousness is not in the Bible. It's not a
Right.
but when you look at all the things that tie into it, it's
Hmm.
self-righteousness, Doc. Like
Right.
I'm gonna give them 10 quick signs because we kind of push for time, but
Oh yeah, go
si-
ahead.
sign and then I'm gonna go back to some scriptures because I know I got to give y'all them because y'all got to have that. I'm gonna wait to do that last so you can really it'll really
Right.
number one sign of self-righteousness. Self-righteous people repel others. This person
Hmm.
continually rubs on your face his righteous acts and
Hmm.
in the process unconsciously put people down.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah, you do,
Oh
do
yeah.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
My
All
little
day. I
brother
knew
said,
exactly.
yep. I ain't even got to go into that no more. Then you're like, yep,
No.
yeah. Sign number two, self-righteous people parade their good works. They love to publicly display their righteousness to please people. You go in, somebody gave them an award in 1982 is on the wall, doc. You got to right at the front door when you come in, doc.
And
You
like,
open up the door
yeah.
right there.
And like you said about like, I know you're dealing with the church. Like you said with the church, they
Oh
gonna
no, this
remind you.
everybody, doc.
Yeah. And like you said, a lot of people like say with the church people that do that, they gonna remind you every Sunday too.
Oh, Doc. Oh, you wait till I get to some of the other signs. You're gonna
Oh
be like,
yeah.
I know some of these. Self-righteousness people are uncompassionate because you see other people full of sins and faults, and you don't
Hmm.
understand why they are that way. Like you ain't got no faults or nothing. Man, why dude
Right.
always sinning, bro? I mean, I don't
Right.
understand that, bro. But bro, you just told me a lie last week, Doc. You ain't
Right.
even see what you. I'm such Doc. This right here is these right here are some good ones, Doc, that I
Hmm.
saw, and I was just like, bro, these something we definitely got to talk about. That self
Right.
righteousness, man, is a thing that, and I hate to say it, but I see it because I deal with a lot of church folk,
Oh
so I
yeah.
see it a
Right.
lot in the church. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Not only this ain't but just y'all church folk. We ain't bashing the church folk tonight. We will come back to that, but not
Right.
tonight. We are so
When you say there's a part two to this
yeah.
probably more than likely.
Yeah. All right. Self-righteous people hate and condemns. I just read. No, I'm right.
Yeah, you're
Self-righteous
right.
people hate and condemn sinners. A self-righteous persons hate sinners instead of just hating their sins. In other words, they just hate the people. Man, I hate that dude. He always
Right.
lying, bro.
Right. And see, you saying the self-righteous people always condemning the other this, you know what I'm saying? And okay, now you perfect.
Right. That's exactly
You
what.
like you ain't done nothing back in 85.
Nothing. They've been flawless, doc, their whole life. They ain't never done nothing wrong. And
So
every
now you
time you tell them
yeah,
they done something right, they no, bro, what you talking about? I ain't never done nothing wrong.
right. And then you killing the other people, you killing the new people that's trying to find their own
Yep,
path,
there
you
you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
There you
Like,
go.
you
Yep,
did
yep.
some stuff, man. We go back in the 1980s. Hey, we know what you did.
Boy, ain't that the truth? I used to hang out with you, so I know what you did.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? All right. Number five, self-righteous people love the approval and praise of men. He wants to look righteous, so people hold him in high regards. We were just talking
Hmm.
about that, bro. He want to
Yep.
look like he ain't never done nothing wrong. So when the pastor
Yep.
walk by, that's my guy. Yeah, what's up, my
Yeah.
boy? That's what they want.
Yeah.
Hey, brother
We s-
so and so.
we say always holding themselves, at a high standard.
Yeah, they don't want to look like they have no faults, dog. Like their breath don't stink, like they don't do
Right.
nothing wrong, none of that. Self-righteous people, Listen, we getting ready to get into to the folk now.
You ready to get deep now?
Yeah, self-righteous people list their good works. Every time they do something good,
Hmm.
they have a little notepad in their brain and list every good deed. After that, they add them all up, show us themselves how righteous they are.
Right.
I know you seen them,
Right.
Doc.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, like I said, they ain't never done anything, but they gonna
Never.
know they gonna highlight like what the young people doing,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
for real, for real. Self-righteous people reject correction. People hold on to righteousness, and it will harden us. And by the time you need to be corrected, pride sets in, and we have
Hmm.
become unteachable. You ever, bro? I'm gonna tell you one time as an example. I was out one day,
Hmm.
and I was this when I was driving trucks out in the city. So I go to this construction site, right? So I've done this a
Okay.
million times.
Right.
So this guy, he's like, hey, you know how you got them the long pallets where you stick the forks in them. If you don't have the
Right.
long, it'll
Long
split
forks.
I said, well,
Right.
listen. So he comes up and he's like, hey, I said, hey man, the fast way to get this thing off, man, is if you pick it up, pull it to the edge of the trailer, right? I set a
Right.
pallet up under it. You come from the side, you pick it up, and then
Right.
I get the pallet. Oh no, we got it. So I said, okay, cool. So I sat there, Doc. I sat there. 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by there, 20 minutes go by. After a while, he looked at the other guy. Man, go get me that pallet, man. I'm just like, dude, all you had
See?
to do was listen to me from the beginning, bro. I've done this. You got to listen to
Right.
people who've been there and done that.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, bro, I was like, I sat there and then the dude looked at me. He was like, he liked that. He don't want to listen
Was
to. I hate to say it, and this ain't about no race or nothing. He said, "Man, he don't want to listen to us." Us.
I already know you was gonna say that because that's how a
Yeah.
lot of times it is on the job anyway,
Yeah.
any job.
Yeah.
Like whether it's your like you said with the forklift situation, or even if you just training people in general. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I've been through that before too. When you're trying to train people on the job, like, bro, I've
Yeah.
been doing this for 15, 16 years at a time. And you just coming in off out of high school, off the floor,
Right.
whatever. I'm trying to keep you from getting your hands cut off.
Right. Right. For real
But
though.
but you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to take instructions like you
Yeah.
said from us, you know what I'm saying? So
I
I
hate
know
to say
exactly what
it.
you're talking about.
I hate to say it like that, but that's what happens. Self-righteous people talk back to God.
Hmm.
People may show God how we have increased in goods and how
Hmm.
we have need of nothing. Revelations
Hmm.
3 and 17. We may even tell God how good we are by following his commandments and that he
Hmm.
owes us a pat on the back and praises for doing what you supposed to do. Your kids
Man.
like that. Doc. Hey, you supposed to clean your room. You're supposed to take out the
Right.
trash.
Right.
You want me to
That's right.
congratulate you for that?
Right. I got one downstairs right now. Need to
Come on,
clean.
dog. Come on, there.
Yeah.
Come on. She ain't like that, is she, Doc?
Man,
Come on, niece. You gotta do better than
you
that, Doc.
going into the teenage years too, man. I'm like, yo, you almost need a vaccination to go in the room sometimes. Like, hey,
Yo,
call
that
it
is
what it is.
funny.
She get mad with me though, but I be on her like that though. But you know how it is.
Yeah, Doc.
Yeah,
Hey, it's what it is.
yeah,
Now,
all fun and jokes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Self-righteous people think of themselves as important. Now, this
Hmm.
right here, you probably heard this in the church. We look at our results of our work and say, wow, look at how many people came into the church through me. How many people I brought to church with me to doc. Your one person that you brought, now you hyping yourself up. Did you just see that? Did you? I just inspired the whole congregation with my sermon, Doc. No, for real. Did you see how the two people jumped up and started clapping and the other 25 was sitting down? I did all that. I'm not
I,
sure. I got two more down there. I know you
go
do.
ahead.
I'm not
No.
sure. I'm not sure the church won't grow without me, Doc. If I leave, if I don't do the evangelizing and bring the other
Right.
one person in that I don't know how they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna make it. Last one in this little spot here.
Right.
No, two more. I pay
Okay.
a lot of tithes to the church. The pastor got to acknowledge me, that somebody, I mean the treasurer, somebody got to let, hey,
Right.
I'm paying my $20 a week. Somebody got to do something. And this one
Man,
right
it's
here, Doc.
crazy.
This is the last one in number 9. The
Mm-hmm.
pastor will surely miss me if I leave this church.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yo,
My motto is this right here. I always tell people, believe me, you will not be missed.
you will
Trust me.
not be missed, dog.
You will not be missed. And we got a few like that that's not missed.
You see what I'm saying? Doc, I hate it. I mean, it's what it is, Doc. Number
Yeah.
10, self-righteous people wallow in self-pity. Every time a self-righteous person is chastened by God, he
Hmm.
soaks in his self-pity instead of seeing trials and challenges in life as we develop godly righteousness. They
Hmm.
tend to pity themselves and
Right.
from developing enthusiasm to fight back. Every
Right.
time the pastor say something to her, or God say something to her, that ain't right. Here they go. The pastor ain't acknowledged my new suit today, dog. I swear, I don't know if I'm
Man.
coming back to this church.
Man. Hey. Hey, you
He's out,
say,
dog.
you say, hey, them last 4, 5, you don't hit somebody I know real good, but they ain't that one. They been gone for a while now, for like a couple of years. But hey, you hit them, hey, right on the head, dog.
Hey, dog, if y'all fall into any of these categories, y'all please pray and ask God for help. Now I'm gonna go back up so I can help him out, dog. I'm gonna give
Go
him some
ahead.
more stuff, but
Right.
but I gotta give him some scripture too, cause
Hmm.
this is what we gotta do for him, dog.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Go ahead. Drop the knowledge.
All right. So although self-righteousness is not specifically stated in the Bible, there are
Hmm.
verses about pride, hypocrisy, and being a lover of self that express exactly what self-righteousness looks like in people. Here are
Hmm.
some of the verses to consider about self-righteousness. First John 4:20. If someone says, I love God and hates his brother, he is a liar.
Hmm.
And for he who does not love his brother, whom he has seen, how can you love God you ain't never seen, Doc? I mean,
Right.
I don't know how
Right.
people do that, Doc, but they do.
Right.
Matthew 6:1. Be careful to be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. Yeah, what
Hmm.
the one we was talking about, how the other, I forgot which one it was. Anyway,
You talking about the one where about the tithing. You was talking about.
uh, yeah. That's the one that hey, that's the
Yeah,
one.
look what I done.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that
one.
that that one. Yeah, that verse. Yeah, what you was talking about.
That's the one. Mark 7:6. He answered and said to them, Well, did Isaiah prophesy of you hypocrites, as it is written,
Hmm.
this people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me.
Hmm.
They act like they love God,
Right.
but they hate actually they after his hand and not his heart. So basically that's
Right.
what that is.
Right.
Dude, come on, bro. Uh,
What
can
you
you see
got?
me now? Somebody called me, man. That
Oh,
in the
you
middle
good?
of. All right, okay, cool.
Oh, you good? Yeah, you ain't going out on that. You
Okay, all
good?
right. Romans 10:3. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and seeking to
Hmm.
establish their own righteousness have not submitted to the righteousness of God. That was the one, I think, the last one we had talked about.
Right.
Um, y'all go back and listen to it. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, you got
Right.
like
Because
30
right.
minutes of the day. Just put it on the ride, listen to it, Doc.
Right. Because like one of those topics that you were talking about. and before you went back to the scriptures, was
Mm-hmm.
that one too about the tithing, and then you was talking about like like the person was talking about I tithe so much, the pastor got to acknowledge me with my suit, and then that other one was
The
look how
nine,
many
number nine, that.
yeah you bought one person in the church, but you like look how many people I bought, and
Yeah.
that takes me back to like we had a situation, like every year, we do turkeys, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
20 we
Yep.
do 20 we bless 25 families, needy families every year.
Hey, Doc,
we
it was
we
good too, bro. I
yeah,
ain't
we
gonna lie.
agree. Oh, you ate some of it, man. Come
Yeah,
on,
for
man.
sure. It was good, Doc.
I appreciate it,
Appreciate
man.
it.
We do our best, you know what I'm saying? So
It
yeah,
was
we do
good
the
too.
elderly, the mothers, and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So, I appreciate you stopping by and tasting it. But so we do 25 of them, right? So we grill them and
Uh-huh.
everything or whatever, right? So this one particular year, I say probably about 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'll give you an example like you gave me an example earlier.
Mm-hmm.
About 3 years ago. So all the brothers, we get like, three turkeys a piece, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
like 25, maybe 25, 26 or something like that, right?
Uh-oh.
So we had one brother that, like I said, he no longer with us, like he's still living, but like I said, he was the one that was like all four of those last topics that you was talking about. The
Mm-hmm.
tithing, the soups,
Yep.
pastor need
Look
to
at look
acknowledge
at
me.
me.
Whenever the pastor tell me something like, Pastor, our pastor, seven denominations, and he's ordained in seven denominations, and he speak five different languages, and he training you ain't ordained in one denomination, but when he try to correct you and tell
Know
you
everything.
no, that ain't right. They did. I'm like, come on, bro. But anyway, back to him. All the brothers got turkeys on the grill.
Uh-huh.
They brought out turkeys in and stuff. Like he was supposed to be in the number, right?
Uh-huh.
He didn't bring any. But like to your point, what he said though, man, look at all these turkeys that we got, boy. They look nice on the grill.
Ain't broke nothing.
I ain't brought no. We sure is gonna bless a bunch of families today. And
Boy.
everybody looking at you like, bro, like what is you talking about?
What are you really talking about, Doc? And this is the perfect scripture for him. There's a
Right,
last one, but it's really
right,
fitting for him.
right.
Galatians 6:3. For if anyone thinks himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. That's the perfect scripture for him, Doc.
See, see
It led right into what you were talking about, Doc.
what I'm saying? Yep.
Real quick, if you possess any of these fallen characteristics, that you did
Hmm.
not you per se, but if
Right.
anybody,
Right. We
there
we
you go.
got you.
Yeah,
We got you.
you judge others. They may
Hmm.
scrutinize others, especially based on their actions and appearance, while ignoring their inner character.
Hmm.
Refusal to admit mistakes. We talked about that earlier. They may be unwilling to admit their own flaws, shortcomings, or mistakes. Verbal about opinions. They may be very good about their opinions.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. May be very vocal about their
Right.
opinions,
Okay.
and may feel they need to tell others how to live and what they should do. You just talking about my man, telling the
Yep.
pastor trying to help him out. No, well, no, bro. Listen to me though.
You
Okay,
know what I'm
there you
saying?
go.
Yeah. Yeah. That
And
part.
don't know
Yeah.
nothing. Lecture others. They may try to force others to see things from their point of view and may lecture them. You know how some
Right.
people like, they just want that, bro, that ain't how you raise your baby, bro.
Right.
But bro, just cause hold on, let me see. Now you got two that's locked up. You
Hmm.
got you got one that's walking around the house now with his pants hanging down. He probably
Right.
25. But you
Right.
gonna tell me how to raise mine? Nah, I'm
See what I'm
good, bro.
saying?
I pass
Right.
on that one.
Exactly.
You can have all of that. Good
But
luck.
but check it out though. Not to cut you off, the key part of that too is like when they try to tell you that, and then when you try to tell them how they should raise their kids
Yeah,
with everything going on with their kids, they gonna get
yeah.
mad with you.
They gonna go back. Bro, you know what, bro? You flooring tonight. Go, guess what? Guess what the next one is? I promise
What
you, I'm not even joking.
was that?
Get angry.
See, they go,
They
you know
become
what I'm
angry if
saying?
somebody disagrees.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, come on, man.
Yo, that
I,
I promise you, this 2 times a night, bro. You done flow right into it. Like they get angry if someone disagree with them, doc. Hey man, that
yep,
ain't well, bro. I ain't raising my child like you raised. Yo, well, forget it then. Okay, we will forget it. You got two locked up,
yep,
125 walking through with his pants hanging.
yep.
I'm good. You
Right.
have at
See
it,
what I'm
Doc.
saying?
Now, Doc, I'm gonna end it like this,
Okay.
Doc. The greatest example of self-righteousness in the Bible relates to Satan or Lucifer, whatever one y'all choose to be y'all first cousin. I don't, it don't matter. He's the same guy. And how he went from being the greatest angel of God's army, from being
Hmm.
thrown out of heaven for mutiny against God, his
Right.
pride and his desires to be in control of heaven based on his self-righteousness attitude led him to being rejected by God, as in the book details in Revelations. That
Right.
the book of Revelations details that. So, bruh, all I'm saying, and I know you got some stuff to say too, but oh, I forgot to read the scripture there. My
Oh,
bad,
you
y'all.
good. Oh, you good. You good. Roll with it.
Luke 18:9, 9 through 14. This is the NIV.
Hmm.
To some were confident of their own righteousness and looked down on everyone else. Jesus told this parable. Two men went up to the temple to pray, and one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood by himself and prayed, God, I thank you that I am not like the other people, robbers, evildoers, adulterers, and even
Hmm.
like this tax collector. He already talking,
Hmm.
throwing shade at him, Dot. I fast twice a week and give a tenth of all I get. Talking about them tithing, dog. They want to show
Yes,
everybody they
sir.
getting it. But the tax collector stood at a distance, and he would
Hmm.
not even look up to heaven and beat his breast and said, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. I tell you, this man, rather than the other, went home justified before God. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and
Right.
those who humble themselves will be exalted. So, in other
Hmm.
words, you get it. You get the gist. The dude with the,
Hmm.
the Pharisee, hey, bro, look, hey, bro, I fast twice a week, dog. I mean, I give a tenth of everything I got. I don't deal with them. I don't deal with them type of people, bro. Them, them people, them evildoers, adulterers, raw. I don't do none of that.
Right. Right.
But but within that, he committing the worst sin in the dude that just said, Lord, hey, bro, I'm a sinner, dog. Just hey, look out for me.
Right. Right. You right.
I'm just
Man.
saying that
It,
self-righteousness is something, boy.
and then, like you said, man, a lot of those big time tithers or whatever,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They want to pull their
Yep.
checkbooks out. See, those
Oh
are the
yeah.
ones. See, those are the ones too that back. If I can go back and talk about them too. See,
Hmm.
those are the ones too that they want the preachers to preach their sermon.
Yeah.
I
For
want you to
sure.
preach. I want you to preach without what we want to hear. I need you to preach about this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, doc. I need you. And then at the end, I need you to give me a plug about my business, doc. Are we straight
Yeah.
on that? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. See that's the ones you talking about. What I like, but you talking about those tithes and offerings earlier.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they want everybody to know what they give, and
Yep.
that my suit. The pastor ain't said nothing about my suit today and all that. See, that's those type of guys.
And that's
And ga
exact
and gals.
and
The one.
gas, the ones that
Yeah.
walk in late and want somebody to hold them a seat on the front row so they can come by disrupting the whole service, coming down, speaking to everybody, trying to
Right.
show everybody you got a new hat, a new what. We don't, hey, news flash. We don't care, bro. Sit
Right.
down so the man can keep preaching, bro.
And they still mean there's a pit viper.
You ain't lying.
still mean it's all get out.
Still mean in the service, doc, they want to go off on people. You go up try to speak
Yeah,
to them, and you ain't got the right stuff on, bro. I'm tell you
right,
right now. Listen, I ain't gonna put no church name out there, doc.
right.
But I was at one
Mm-hmm.
for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and people would do that, bro. If you ain't had the right suit on, you ain't
Mm-hmm.
have a pair of gaiters, whether they real or fake, just as long as they look like gators. And
Right.
you can say they gators, doc. You ain't got
Right.
that. If you ain't got that inch and 3/4 cuff, this back in the day when all that was popping,
Yeah.
you just can't walk up to them. They turn around and look at you like, then look you up and down like, oh, bro,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah. For
Just
those well, for those ones right there, we get ready to do something in a few minutes that the devil ain't never done to them. And that's leave them.
you ain't lying because he's
We,
still with them Negroes. Some of them still the same way, doc. I promise
right.
you, they still the
Yes, sir.
same way. So I'm just saying to
Yep.
y'all, before we get out of here, man, we went over a lot of stuff about self
Right.
righteousness. You know what I'm saying? And what we do up
Mm-hmm.
here, man, we try to help people and with topics, and we also try to
Mm-hmm.
bring humor into it. To make
Yeah,
it
just a
more
little bit.
digestible. It's just
Right.
like mixing casserole with something else so you can digest
Right.
it. That's all it
Right.
is. Once you get
Right.
it down, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So,
And the sum, yeah, and to
now
sum
go
it
ahead.
up, and to sum it up before you get out of here, man, that's all it is, man. Is taking accountability
That's it.
and take constructive criticism.
That's it.
Like every time somebody trying to help you or something or talk to you about something, don't
Mm-hmm.
get all up, all edgy and up in arms and oh, you trying to tell me this, that, or whatever. Like, bro, you ain't perfect, man. You know what I'm
You're not
saying?
perfect.
You know,
You know what they say. God created a perfect world, and He gave it to man for us to mess it up. Because that's exactly what we do.
exactly, literally, as you can
Literally.
see right now.
Hey, y'all
Yep.
want a king? You got one. Let me stop. I ain't gonna go down that road.
There you go.
Hey, Doc, before we get out of here, Doc, I gave you some homework a while back, Doc, because we were talking about this
Okay.
tithe, and then we were talking about this money. I gave you a homework
Okay.
assignment a while back.
Hmm.
Let's see if you found out yet. I didn't
Okay.
need one scripture where the Lord asked for an offering to heal somebody. I just I want to know where in the Bible where the Lord had to fit it out of line, or the 2 shekel line, or the 5 shekel
Hmm.
line of gold, or the 10 shekel. Just the one scripture that I don't.
One scripture.
Hey, your pastor is a very intelligent guy, Doc.
Yeah,
Ask him
yeah, he
about your
is.
homework. Ask him about your homework assignment. Hey, Pastor, I got a question for you. Can you give me one scripture where the Lord took up an offering for healing and
he
see what it says?
he probably gonna laugh just like we doing now. But I'm gonna definitely hit him with that though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna hit him with it.
The Pastor, I got before service, I got one question for real. Give me one scripture where the Lord took up offering for healing somebody. I'll wait for it. You can wait till after the service, then you tell me. He probably look at you in the middle of the service and start laughing.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
gonna be like, Brother Whitaker, it ain't one. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Deacon, it ain't one, bro. Hey,
Right.
what do you call you, Doc? What do you call you?
Master Guns.
Master Gun, it ain't one. He probably like Master Guns asked a real serious question that some of y'all probably need to know.
And they gonna be thinking like, oh, what is
What he asked? Give me a
it?
scripture where the Lord took up offering for healing. And they're gonna be like, he be like, it ain't one. So to the people that go stand in these lines at church, you got this line for healing, this line for healing, this amount for healing, this amount. I hate to say it, that ain't a God. Now I know I went off a little bit on a little
Right.
tangent on that last part, but we still talking about self-righteousness, Dad.
That's right. That's right.
So until the next time, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, help us get to 5,000. Thanks for
5,000.
joining Man Talk 133. Till next time, we out.